Here are the facts. The United States has the largest population of prisoners per capita in the world. As of 2009, about 743 out of every 100,000 citizens were incarcerated. This brings the total prison population to just under 2.3 million, about 200,000 over the official current prison capacity. Government officials continually struggle to fix overcrowded prisons. In many cases, the solution has been to build newer, larger prisons. Roughly 20% of U.S. prisoners are currently held by private corporations. Supporters of this practice believe companies like CCA and the GEO Group have the know-how necessary to oversee prisoners at a cheaper rate. Opponents believe paying a private company to care for inmates will inevitably lead to corruption and a rising prison population. And it appears that, in some cases, the critics are correct. More and more people are objecting to the use of for-profit prisons, arguing that if a company is paid a set amount of money per prisoner per day, then there's no incentive to rehabilitate inmates or see them serve out their sentences and leave permanently. Are private prisons a positive step toward cutting costs, or is there another, less noble financial goal at play?
Texas locks up more people in private prisons than anywhere else. There's 20,000 of them.
It's nice to finally confirm that crime pays. Well, here's how.
Yeah, no, it's a great idea to privatize prisons because they'll really want to make sure that the prisoners are rehabilitated and put out back to society. Oh, no, they won't. They'll want to make sure, of course, they return to prison so they can make more profit.
Private prisons facing problems with staff and security.
To make profit, they have to take shortcuts somewhere. Now, the first place that they'll take shortcuts is the numbers of staff on the ground.
Throughout America's history, prison systems have had numerous brushes with corruption, such as unethical uses of prison labor. Mistreatment is still common in private and public prisons today.
In the U.S., the market for cheap labor is booming behind bars. In the last 15 years, partnership between prisons and private manufacturers has increased significantly. They're becoming America's very own Chinese-style manufacturing line behind prison walls. Prisons, in fact, advertise themselves as such, as an alternative to outsourcing cheap labor to China or elsewhere.
Bring your business to our labor.
A wide variety of industries take advantage of prison labor. Among many other things, prisoners make clothing, textiles, electronics, furniture, and even solar panels.
There's not enough folks that will do this type of work in this country. So therefore, we're bringing back this industry that historically has been going out of this country, and we're putting it, inside the walls. And it's absolutely a perfect idea. I have a workforce that does not have car problems or babysitting problems, etc. They're always here and they're always willing to come to work.
Hard-working and reliable, inmates show up for work every day voluntarily.
Work in prison is mandatory, and the choice many inmates have is whether to work for a government-run prison industry for less than $1 an hour or a private one for a minimum wage of around $6.
There's a veil of secrecy that comes to prisons because we don't want to talk about it, and we need to start talking about it.
She's also the most outspoken critic of private prisons in the state. We sat down with her during a recess in the House chamber to find out why.
It's just plain and simple. Philosophically, this is wrong. As long as you put money on bodies in a cell, you pay stockholders for those bodies in a cell, we will never see a reduction in our prison populations in this country.
As far as private prisons are concerned, two of the country's biggest prison corporations made $3.3 billion last year alone.